Hey, Bahaj. Happy New Year. It's just a couple of things on my mind. So usually I get out of this video, you know that I want to say something. But it's the beginning of the year, so I've been just reflecting as I've just been walking around the house and all of those things. And one of the things I've realized is that what we don't know, and I think it's the biggest wisdom that I feel each and every one of us should know, is knowing yourself. Many people think, oh, when you're a coach, you don't have problems, or you got it all together. That's not true. In fact, most of the time, coaches are humans. They have problems like everybody else. And one of the things that I share, one of the things I'm really clear about in terms of some of the things I share with you, are the things that I have applied myself in terms of some of the biggest challenges I have in my life. For example, in my book, The 365 Days of Inspiration, when you look at a lot of the suggestions and recommendations that I've made there, all of those things, some of them are really based on real life experiences of myself, on my own. So no, not perfect at all, but I think the wisdom that I figure I bring into some of these conversations, and which I think is the best thing you could learn for yourself to help you get through all the challenges in this year and any other year, 2018, is to know yourself. It sounds really weird, but because somebody would be saying, but I know myself. Actually, no, we don't. Many of us think we know ourselves, but we know ourselves mostly from outside in. So we know about ourselves about what people are telling us and what people are think of us and all of those things. But the critical competence around using yourself as an anchor to the challenges in your life is essentially knowing yourself inside out. Which means all the decisions, all the challenges, all the choices you make are then informed very consciously all the time by who you are and what you are all about. So there's a framework that I won't spend time on this video talking about, but if you want, just send me a message or check on my website. I run programs and workshops on this framework. There's like 8 things that you absolutely need to know about yourself that will really help you. And if you know those things, when you sit down and reflect, you start measuring a lot of the challenges around it. Whether people like you, whether people don't like you, whether people don't care or care, or you have a lover or your husband or your wife or your family, all of those things, at the end of the day, you are the center of that conversation. You are the center of that challenge. And if you are not clear about you, it really doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. And the biggest challenges of our lives start really with us. So I think that's it, at the risk of repeating myself. So the message I want to send you at the beginning of 2018 is the biggest wisdom that I have learned in terms of having to deal with all the challenges in our lives is, first of all, knowing yourself. So if you're interested in how to know yourself and what are the kinds of things you need to know about yourself, hit me up. Let's talk. You could either go through my website, through my Center for Work-Based Learning, www.acwbl.org. I'll be running some inspiration workshops based on my book sometime next week, sometime next month in February, but right through the course of the year in different parts of the continent. I'll be running some psychology of parenting, just in case you're a parent. Then we'll talk about all of these things. It's really based on the same principles. And I'll also be going through the book itself. It's 762 pages of let's call it wisdom, but knowledge and frameworks and models. And I invite you to come through, take moment and participate in your personal journey, and make a goal to know yourself better in 2018. Believe me, you will thank yourself and thank me in the end. Have a great day, and talk to you soon. Cheers.